Well, congratulations to the Dodgers for winning the World Series. If you don't know me, I am a Yankees fan. I know you can't see it right now because there's a giant Knicks banner behind me, but underneath that Knicks banner is a bunch of Yankee memorabilia. I didn't exactly expect the Yankees to win, to be honest. I thought the Dodgers would definitely beat them. But it had been 15 years since I seen the Yankees in the World Series the last time. 15 years is a very, very long time. 2009 was one of the best teams that I'd ever seen. And I grew up in the 90s, and there were ticker tape parades every single year. I never thought once, I never could conceive that there would be a 15-year period where I would not see a World Series win, let alone a World Series appearance. So when the Yankees beat the Guardians, I was thrilled. I really didn't think that this was a team that belonged in the World Series or even close to it. I was hoping they would make it to the ALCS because I wanted Juan Soto to re-sign with the Yankees. And I thought if they make it to the ALCS, at least it shows that they have real potential, and maybe he will sign with them and it'll be good. And then they made it to the World Series. They actually beat the Guardians. They actually made it to the World Series. And I was thrilled because all I was thinking was, well, first of all, obviously we have a shot at a ring, even though I know the Dodgers are amazing and I didn't think that it would actually happen. But kind of more importantly, the thought was at least Soto will re-sign with us. We made it to the World Series. It's clear that this is a team that has real potential. But then they shit the bed completely for the entirety of the series, except for game 4. What I wanted to talk about is today's 5th inning. It was the worst, most absolutely garbage, trash inning I have ever seen in 30 plus years of being a baseball fan. I have never, ever seen something this insane, something this absolutely horrible. When I played Little League growing up, it was never this bad. These are things that baseball players are taught in Little League. And let me explain something to you. This is the best player on the planet, right? This is the supposed best player on the planet going out there and missing a routine fly ball. Now, I understand. I'm not going to sit here and blame the entirety of the inning on Judge because more things happened here. It wasn't just Judge dropping that fly ball, which was absolutely atrocious. You saw it, routine fly ball. He messed up. It hit the top of the webbing, didn't quite get in there. He thought he had it locked up. He was getting ready to make a throw to keep the runners on. I'm sorry, Judge, but that is kind of the legacy that you've left in these playoffs, man. You just didn't, I don't even know what his average is. I would have to look back at it, but the last time I checked, it was like 160. Now, he had a pretty good game in game 4, so maybe it went up a little bit, but that is bad, man. It's bad. This is the guy that we consider the best player in baseball. I know people are going to argue with me. Oh, Shohei this, Shohei that. And I'm not, you're not wrong. Like, you're not. But I don't think it matters who's the better player, Shohei or Judge. These are the two best players on the planet right now. Rest in peace to our boy Mike Trout. But unfortunately, injuries have caught up to him, and I don't think he's on the same level anymore. I'm sorry to say it. But as the captain of the Yankees and the leader of a World Series team, a team that is trying to be the contenders, like let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. Do I think the Yankees are contenders? I don't know. I don't really know. The AL was very weak this year. Like, it almost feels like the World Series was really the Dodgers versus the Mets. And even that was kind of a blowout as well. Like, the Dodgers are just so far above and beyond all the other teams. So it's hard to just completely shit on the Yankees. But at the same time, they really disappointed me in this inning. It was just an absolutely atrocious display. First, you had the judge fuck up in center field. Then we have this play from Volpe. Now, Volpe gets a ground ball at short. Obviously, this is a tough play either way. I don't think he's going to ever get a double play here, but the standard play from here is to throw the ball to second base. That's going to be the easiest out that he has. It's the shortest distance. I mean, granted, the throw to third is short, but it's a really difficult play to make when your body is positioned this way. As you see, Volpe doesn't even look towards second base. He throws the ball to Jazz. He just chucks it in the dirt. It was an absolutely atrocious play. Now, here's the thing. I completely forgive Volpe. He's 23 years old. He's a kid, man. He's a young kid. This is not like Judge just misplaying a kind of standard fly out. This is a tough play. This is a tough play for any shortstop. Volpe's been pretty incredible with his defense for the past 2 years. I mean, the kid is kind of a phenom. He's got a bright future. Hit himself a huge grand slam in game 4. And I'm really excited to see what he's got in store for us. The play to Jazz really wasn't the reason the Yankees fucked up this inning. It started with the Judge play, but it's important to talk about it because it is, in fact, an error the second of the inning. That's really bad. 2 errors in an inning. Now the bases are loaded. You're up 5-0. But 5-0 is nothing when there are 3 runners on base and you're facing the fucking Dodgers. A completely stacked lineup that is just insanely good. Like maybe one of the greatest lineups in the history of baseball. I don't know. I think that's fair to say. It's on the level of like the 27 Yankees and the 98 Yankees. I think this Dodgers team is there. It's an absolutely dominant team. And again, Volpe's a kid, man. He's got no experience in the playoffs. This is his first time, he's playing shortstop. He's one of the very few guys that was actually hitting in this World Series for the Yankees. Now, his numbers weren't amazing, but they were better than Judge or Jazz. So I gotta forgive the kid. I'm not holding that error against him. But let me tell you what I am holding against who. This play from Garrett Cole is atrocious. Let's set the scene for a moment. It is 5-0 Yankees still. Garrett Cole got 2 strikeouts after the Volpe era. So we have 2 outs here in the 5th inning in a 5-run ball game. Garrett Cole is actually about to get out of this inning. He's about to save the game and prevent the Yankees from just getting fucking walloped he's preventing the Dodgers from making a massive historic comeback. Except that Garrett Cole stops instead of covering first base. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Why are you pointing? What are you pointing at? Who's going to cover first base if it's not you? Look at Rizzo. Look at the way Rizzo looks. He is fielding a tough play. He is 36 or 35 or 34 or whatever old he is. He's falling apart. The man has a fractured hand. He is not the same player he was 10 years ago. He's not even the same player he was 4 years ago. Rizzo is not an amazing fielder anymore. He just isn't. He's honestly kind of trash. He had a lot of fucking errors in this playoffs and led to a lot of heartache for Yankees. But it doesn't matter because Garrett Cole is pointing to first base and Rizzo obviously cannot catch up to the runner. It's now 5-1. Can you take a wild guess at what comes next? That's right. The Dodgers end up scoring 4 more runs. Tie ball game. Absolute Little League bullshit. Aaron Judge can't field a fucking simple fly out in center field. Garrett Cole does not cover fucking first base. That is shit that you learn when you are a fucking little leaguer. Now, those weren't the only errors in the game. Obviously, the Volpe error as well. We talked about that. Not as big a deal as the Judge play from the captain of the fucking Yankees in his very first World Series ever. You don't go all loosey-goosey just catching the ball like that. You use two hands. Little league shit. Garrett Cole, cover first base. That's your fucking job as a pitcher, dude. That's what you're supposed to fucking do. Is this inning the reason the Yankees lost the World Series? No, they were probably going to fucking lose in the next game when they went to LA. Honestly, they probably were. But at least it would have been respectable. At least it would have been 4-2. The Yankees kind of made a comeback. Some of the games were pretty close. Game 1, game 2, they were pretty close. The Yankees were a strike away from winning game 1. I'm not even going to go back to game 1, game 2, and all that. Maybe I will do a review of those games, but that shit is all on fucking Boone. I'm not going to start a topic about Boone. I'm not going to talk about all this. I just wanted to talk about this particular inning and kind of summarize my feelings on what happened with the Yankees altogether. You know, because I am a Yankees fan. For 30 fucking years, my dad's a Yankees fan. I was really looking forward to this World Series, and they completely disappointed me. And again, I go back to kind of my original thoughts. You know, I think Juan Soto's gone. And now what? Now the team gets significantly fucking worse, and you don't have that youthful, incredible player, Juan Soto, on your team where he's at least a bright spot of the future. Now you have the same old Yankees team. You got Brian Cashman at the helm. You got Aaron Boone managing the fucking team. Is anything really going to change? Did the Yankees even really deserve to be in the World Series? They did. Like, you earn your way to the World Series, obviously. But like, also like the AL was really weak and they're lucky that they were. Like, they're lucky that they had to go against the Royals and then the Guardians. Because I don't know if the Yankees could have beaten the Tigers. It's hard to say because their offense was absolutely incredible in the first two series, in the division series and the championship series. I'm just over here ranting. You know, I'm just very frustrated with the Yankees. So I wanted to get that out there. You know, I guess all in all, I am proud that they made the World Series. I am the opposite of proud to see how they performed there. And before you go, let me tell you a little bit about the sponsor of this video, the Pennant Bat Company. Absolutely incredible custom bats. If you're a baseball fan, the Pennant Bat Company is the place where you want to go get your bats. Whether you're a minor leaguer, a professional baseball player, you're in college, or you're just playing a softball league with your friends. These bats are incredible, incredible quality. This is my customized bat. It has my logo for streaming for my Twitch streams and my other YouTube channel, Hickey28. The Pennant Bat Company makes absolutely fully customizable bats that you can just order on their website. If you use code Hickey, you'll get 15% off of your entire order of whatever bat or bats you may need. Not only will you get an incredible quality product that you can fully customize and do whatever you want, put any logo on, have any colors on the bats, but you're also getting the absolute best quality out of your bat. For 15% off, it is an absolutely incredible deal, and you'll be helping out the channel. It is definitely worthy of your time. Go check out pennantbat.com. Use code Hickey when you're ordering for 15% off. Thank you so much, Pennant Bat Company, for sponsoring this video, and thank you for checking them out.